Who it chives on the beat. Best producer in Louisiana. If you don't believe me, go to his YouTube page and check him out. My name is Sidney Combs, and I'm a young entrepreneur from Shreveport, Louisiana with a dollar and a dream. And the message for tonight is, if you want to receive, you have to give. If you want to receive, you have to give. That's very key. I think a lot of people don't fully understand that. I'll give you an example. Let's say at the end of the day, right? You're a woman and you want a certain lifestyle. You want to live a certain lifestyle. You want to be well taken care of. You have to give. And of course you're able to live the lifestyle, but you don't give financially, but you're going to give with your effort. And when the effort's poor, there's a pretty good chance that you're not going to really receive. A lot of times you see people say, look, I want to be in an environment with people that's getting to some money. But what are you going to give? What are you going to offer? If you don't offer anything, how are you going to expect to receive something in return? In the black community, you see this a lot. Where everyone just wants to get something, but they don't want to do anything in return. That's not the way the world operates. When you have more of a lower class mindset, it's never about putting energy and effort into every single thing that you're going out to accomplish. If you're trying to accomplish something in life and you want to have something in your life, you can't be mediocre. You gotta give the utmost effort to your craft or whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. And you see people that might want to start a business, but then you say, okay, then well look, you might have to give 10,000 hours of effort and studying to get to that level. And then people barely give effort and they wonder why it don't grow. Like, you're not going to be able to receive if you're not willing to give. And then our culture is programmed. It's programmed in our culture. Hey man, just have your hand out. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Then it's like, okay, well what did the other person get in return? And if you're not giving anything, I can promise you, you're not going to get much. And whatever you do get, you're not getting what you should get, I bet you. Because of your lack of effort. Let's say you're a rapper. And as a rapper, you want to be successful. You want to make it in your city and become big. One of the first things that you have to do, you have to build relationships with the local DJs. But by building a relationship with those local DJs, this is the key to everything though. What are you willing to do for the DJ? If you're just going up to the DJ saying, look, here's my mixtape. Man, play this on the radio. Hey man, support what I'm doing. The DJ gonna look at you like, man, I got 1,000 other people asking me the same question. What make you special? Why would I want to do this for you? Then you gotta be able to say, well look, I'm willing to give this. But you need to be talking about what you're gonna give before you even give him a CD. How can you help him? How can you put money in his pocket? See, if I was a rapper, right, and I wanted to get big. What I would do, I would go to the local clubs, local clubs, and I would go to the owner and say, listen, this is my work. I would show him my body of work. I'm trying to be the best artist out. I'm willing to come and do a show in your building for free. Could you allow me to sell my merch in here? A reasonable owner gonna say, okay, then that's cool. So you can make your little money, and then we can see what you can do for the business. Now, when he allow you to do that, you got to get that club as packed as you possibly can get it. You got to be telling everybody, hey man, I need you in this club, man. This gonna help me. By you doing that alone, now he gonna look and say, you know what, dog, he gave to this club because we was only getting 500 people. Man, we had 800 people when this rapper performed. So you know what? We'll bring you back and then we'll pay you. And we'll work on how much we're gonna pay you the next time you come through. Why was you able to do that? Because of what you gave the club owner. If you didn't give the club owner anything or an offer, why would the club owner just say, hey, I'm not gonna let you perform in my club? What is he getting in return? So you gotta get to a point of understanding that you have to give in order to receive. I used to work at a cleaners. And when I worked at this cleaners, when I very first started, I met the owner. I came in, I had slacks on, had a polo shirt, and I had a resume in my hand. And when I gave it to him, he told me, he said, I would love to hire you, but I'm gonna be honest with you, you're overqualified for the job. I can't pay you what you're worth. And I told him, I said, I need the job real bad, I'll accept the job. So I accepted the job. And every single day I went to this job, I was well groomed. I had my slacks on, had a polo or button down shirt on. And at the end of the day, I was respectful to the customers and the people that worked there. And within 2 to 3 months, I got a $1 raise. But you know what happened? I kept doing the same thing that I was doing anyway. Within the next 3 months, he came to me, he said, you know what, Sidney? He said, you wear your nice clothes up here. I don't want you to get your shirts messed up. So I'm gonna get you your own uniform. So basically I was wearing khakis and I had like a blue jean shirt that had the cleaner's name on there. And I was representing that company so well because of what I was giving that company. Remember, they wasn't paying me big bucks. But when I was going to that company, I was giving them maximum effort. When I would go to pick up clothing or deliver clothing to other stores, those stores would basically tell the owner how good of a worker I was. They loved me. They appreciated me so much. Why? Because of what I was giving the company. My work ethic. I was working extremely hard at this job. So because of that, they was willing to even give me another $1 raise the next year. I was getting nice raises at this job. Why? Because of what I gave the company. And then I decided to go get my CDL. When I decided to go get my CDL, the owner of the company, because of what I gave that company, because of what I gave them when it came to my effort, when it came to me not calling in, when it came to me at the end of the day representing the company, representing that company in a great manner. When I started going to school, he supported me. I will never forget that owner. He supported me while going to school. And I had to be at my driving school at 5:30. Well, at the job, it was down the street, but the job, we would close at 5:30. So what he would do is, he would have me actually make sure I left the job in a good enough time to where I got back to the warehouse by around 5:20. and I was able to get to school on time. He didn't have to do that. He could have told me, hey man, I pay you a salary. You do this job. What you're doing outside doesn't matter. He didn't do that because of what I gave that company. And because of what I gave to him, he gave to me, and he supported me throughout that. He helped me out big time. There were times where I needed a couple extra dollars, where I was able to go to him and he would let me work on a weekend and pay me for that. He didn't have to do that, but he gave to me for a reason, because of what I gave the company. And he didn't ask me to give, I gave. We struggle with this in the black community. So what happens is the lower class stay low, and they stay low because of a mindset. See, it's not for anything else but a mindset. So what happens is we feel like we don't have to give energy. We don't have to give effort. And the first thing you hear someone say is, well, they ain't paying me to do that. They ain't paying me to do that extra work. But at some point in time, there should be something in you that tells you, hey, let me give 110%, because this is who I am as a person. But when you're used to having that lower mindset, you're used to just giving pathetic effort. You're used to it. You're used to not going hard. And you're used to getting the bare minimum. And you're used to complaining. But the problem with the complaining is this. If you gave better effort, I guarantee you would get better pay if you gave better effort. But you don't. And we wonder why the lower class is at the bottom. We wonder, like, man, why is it that I don't get paid more? See, the people that's the wealthiest, they help the most people. They help the most. The poor people help no one. The poor people are the most selfish. They do nothing for no one. The wealthiest people help the most people. The more people you help, the more money you make. The less people you help, the less money you make. I give you a prime example. Elon Musk. He's the richest person in the world. But you know what's so crazy about this? Elon Musk. This is what's so crazy about Elon Musk. He's over Tesla. He's over Tesla. I didn't tell you he owned Tesla. He owned a huge shares of Tesla. He don't own all of Tesla. But watch this though. But Tesla is the largest electric vehicle company in the world. Right? He helped build it there. Because of that, he get paid what he get paid. And they give him shares at a discount rate, a very discount rate. Jeff Bezos over Amazon. Why is he the second or third richest person in the world? You know why? Because of who he helped. At the end of the day, he started Amazon. What does Amazon do? They help you because you're able to order online and get your package within a day or two. You can order whatever you want to order, you're able to get it. See, what did he do? He helped millions and millions and millions of people. See, we don't understand in our community that if you want to make a lot of money, just help a lot of people. If you want to be poor, be selfish. Help no one. Think about this for a second. You can look at the music industry, okay? You have rappers like Drake. You have a rapper like Lil Wayne, rapper like Kanye, Jay-Z, J. Cole, Big Sean. I guarantee you, every last one of those artists has made a song for free. Every last one of them artists has done a show at a discount rate. I guarantee you. You know why? Because they understand the power of helping. They understand by me helping this DJ gonna push my music for me to get more streams, more buys. They're gonna put me in a position where I can do bigger shows, bigger events. DJ Khaled became the DJ he became because of all the rappers he helped. He bigged up so many artists to where now he can make an album by using other artists. Why? Because the other artists used him. See, this is how the world operates. And everyone understands this except the lower class. They don't understand this. So all they want to do is, what can I take? So you'll see someone wealthy, and you know the first thing a lower class person gonna do? Trying to figure out, what can I buy? What can that person buy for me? They see LeBron James, man, LeBron, can I get a pair of your sneakers? Kanye West, can I get some Yeezys? If I was getting one around Kanye, I say, look, Kanye, I don't want no shoes. Can I just post a pair of your shoes on my page just to promote your brand? I just want to help you. I guarantee you, Kanye be looking like, you want to help me? I'm not used to that. Then guess what happens? Let me do that a couple times. He'll be willing to help me. This is the way the world operates. But you've been taught throughout your life to be selfish. And you wonder why you don't get the results that you want. Because you're selfish. You wonder why people don't need you. They're not going to need you because you don't give anything. See, in order at the end of the day to get what you want out of life, you have to give. The people that give are the most needed. The people that are selfish, they're not needed. They can be replaced. If you're selfish, you can be replaced. Just like that. Because you're selfish. Show me people that give to the world. They can't be replaced. Think about all the things Martin Luther King did for us. You can't replace Martin Luther King. You ain't replacing him. Think about Michael Jordan. If it wasn't for Jordan, LeBron wouldn't have the shoe deal he got. But then I can go back to say, if it wasn't for Magic Johnson, they showed, and Julius Erving, they showed Michael Jordan away. Right? Because of what they gave. Then I'm pretty sure they had conversations and talk business about what you give. If your life is, and you gotta ask yourself this question, if it's only about taking, you gotta ask yourself, dawg, why would somebody give to me? Because I'm not willing to give. What you want to do, you want to push power to power. If this is something that I noticed, and it happens in every city and hood, but especially, a lot of times we talk about this in Shreveport, is that you hear people say, man, the people don't want to see us win here, and everybody hate on each other. That's what you hear. You hear this in other cities too. Man, everybody hate. Don't nobody want to support each other. But watch this for a second, right? You know why? We don't push power to power. Right? I have my own clothing brand. Okay? When I go out, right? I push my brand. Right? I met a guy named Chris. Got his own clothing brand called, this is his shirt, hoodie called Hood Dreams. This is a nice hoodie, nice design, right? I'm helping right now promote his brand. This is not mine, this is mine, but I'm helping promote his brand. This is a nice hoodie, nice hoodie. But watch this, why would I do this? You push power to power. You build with people, right? I help him. If he was smart, which he's a smart person, I'm pretty sure he's going to tell someone about my brand. See, when you put yourself in a position to stop being selfish and help others, others will help you. And when I bought that hoodie, I paid full price for it. Didn't ask him for a discount. Full price. That's another thing in the black community. We always looking for a hookup, a deal. Can I get it for the low? And then we wonder, man, dog, man, why am I not getting paid? But if you, let this sink in. If I want to buy from another young black man that got his own brand, right? And I ask him for a hookup. But then when you work your job, you complain about, man, I ain't got a raise or they don't pay me enough. How do you do that? You didn't give to the person that had their own business. Why should your company give to you? You have to give in order to get. And we live in a society that the people at the bottom never understand this. Everybody at the top understand. Everybody at the top understand. I have to give to make sure that they taken care of. You got employees. You got to make sure you pay them just enough for them to be okay. I mean, this stuff is simple. I work at a barber shop. At the shop, the owner of the shop, I push him to power. There's a book called The 48 Laws of Power. And this book talks about you push power to power and you never ever show up power. You'll never see me show up the owner. Won't do it. I'm too intelligent to do something like that. While I'm in that shop, he said he need alcohol or anybody else because the people that's barbers in my shop been doing it for over 20 years. They need alcohol, I got you, don't worry about it. Whatever, they need something, guess what? Here, you need some spray? Here, I got a can of spray underneath here. I always keep extra here. You can get that, don't worry about it. Why? Because I understand the power of giving. And at the end of the day, they help me become a better and better and better barber. When I first started cutting people's hair, I was cutting first cut free. One, I wasn't that good at cutting, but two, I didn't have a clientele. I had to find a way to build a clientele. How did I build a clientele? By giving. By giving. Now I'm at a point where I do the first cut, I do half price. What am I doing? I'm giving. But see, at the end of the day, when you have more of a lower class mindset, you don't understand, so all you want to do is take. All you want to do is take. And you wonder why you don't get the things that you want out of life. You wonder why you don't get the results you want. If you find me a good wife with a wife mindset, she's going to be an amazing giver. And when that wife is an amazing giver, she'll want for nothing. Find me a good wife. I promise you she don't want for nothing. You know why? Because the husband going to make sure she's taken care of, and the kids going to make sure she's taken care of. And 9 out of 10 times, the in-laws going to make sure she's taken care of. She'll be taken care of. I can promise you that. Why? Because she gives. Because at the end of the day, she's nurturing. She's giving. She's kind. She's gentle. She's loving. She makes sure everyone eats. She makes sure everyone's taken care of. Because of that woman don't want for nothing. She ain't want for nothing. But a lot of times you have people and they wonder like, oh man, I have to work so hard. Because you don't give. Because you don't give. That's why you got to be careful with that strong independent mindset. Because that strong independent mindset will put you in the mindset of being selfish and not giving. And then you know what happens? The person you with, they're not going to give back to you because you don't give. Ask yourself a question. Would you continue to give to someone that's not giving back to you? And that's my last point right there. In the black community, we do that a lot. And that's something that we do that we got to get past. What we do, we give to people. We give to the wrong people. We don't give to the people that's willing to give. We don't share with the people that's willing to share, that's willing to take care of us. No, we'll do. We'll give to the people that's selfish, right? And then when that person don't give back, we get mad. We get mad. And then what we do is in the future, we meet someone that's willing to give, and you know what we do? We carry a selfish mindset toward them. Therefore, you know what, that person not going to stop giving to you. Because why would they keep giving to you if you're selfish? See, at the end of the day, the people that get the most give the most. In my life, a lot of amazing things come my way because I give. And it's not just money. I give them my time. I give them my energy. I give them my effort. If you work a job that don't pay you much, work your butt off. And I'm going to tell you why. That job might not see it, but you'll have a businessman that'll come into that job and will say, you know what? Let me offer him a job. Because he's working so hard and I know I could pay him more than this job pay him. It's happened to me several times. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. Because of my work ethic. I never worried about how much I was getting paid. I did the job. And if I had a problem with my pay, you know what I did? I didn't stop my effort. I started looking for another job. And what we do, a lot of times, and we do this here. Hey man, you know what? My job ain't paying me right. So since they ain't paying me right, I'm going to give a half effort. See, that's wrong. Because you don't know who's watching you. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to give all that effort toward this job. And all along, I'll be looking for another job. See, it's key. The people that give the most, get the most. So at the end of the day, if you want to receive, you have to give. My name is Sidney Combs, and I'm a young entrepreneur from Shreveport, Louisiana with $1 in a dream. I would like for everyone to like and subscribe to my page. Like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel. I'm not asking you for a cash out. I'm not asking you for PayPal. All I'm asking you to do is get your finger and touch a button. That's not asking you for too much. Also, who his child's gonna be. Support this young man. Like and subscribe to his page. This is his beat that you're listening to right now. Amazing beat. Trust me, he got music and he can take care of you. But the whole point of this is, get out of that lower class mindset and start giving. Stop trying to be selfish, because selfish people don't win and they don't receive. Thank you.